Shalom, Shalom, Yeshua. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Grand Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. I am your brother Gadal from the Grand Millstone Dallas branch, and in this quick lesson, which you're going to get into, man, we must remain focused, meaning focused on prophecy and what's going on. Because Satan's getting more active to the point to where he's trying to distract you from pretty much what's going on, whatever it may be. Whatever it might be, your hobby, Satan use that, or people just fucking with you. Now you thinking about that, and you're not really worried or thinking about prophecy. But that's what Satan's doing, something that me and bros was talking about last night after camp. Just what is Satan trying to do? He's trying to distract you from what's going on by using whatever it may be, whether it's people or things. And we just got to remember to continue to have that single eye to remain focused. Just keep watching on the prophecy, because, man, the Lord, as the elder said, it was Elder Arianazi. You're like, man, the Lord's showing out, man. And Satan trying to keep you distracted from seeing that. Right? And he's showing out what? Through prophecy. You see what Iran and Israel got going on? Every day, man, news is going crazy on news. Israel doing this. Iran doing that. Russia then said this. It's like, man, Satan trying to keep you from being single. Trying to make you focus on something else other than that. Because Satan don't want you seeing that. Because he understands that Satan knows that, man, this stuff gives us hope, man. It makes us happy seeing these things. But if you're too worried about other shit, you're not gonna see it, And speaking to myself first and foremost, man, I'm guilty as charged. I'm like, damn, man, I need to lock back in. Don't let these things that I got going on distract me, or whatever it may be. We're going to get this Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. It says, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Right? So the light of the body is the eye, man. Whatever you're focused on. Right? And if thy eye be single, meaning single towards who? Yahweh Bashem Shai. And what's going on within his world. If you're focused on that, then what? Thy body shall be full of light. Then you're going to be full of light. Right? If you're focused on Yahweh Bashem Shai, and what can you do to please him, as well as remaining on your watch as a watchman should be, or should be doing. Watching. But this is the flip side. Matthew chapter 6, verse 23, he says, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? So if your eye be evil, right? If you're worried about other stuff that really don't pertain to Yahweh Bashem Shai, it might not even necessarily be bad, but it's just not the most expedient thing to be sitting there just worried about. Just straight up just worried about. Like, for example, your hobbies. You should not just be straight up worried about your hobbies, right? You can push them to the side for a little bit, Speaking to myself first and foremost, man, I can push my little hobbies to the side, It's not like what I like to do is going to make me rich or anything. It's just something I like to do. Got to make sure I'm putting the Lord first. Get into the news more, watching it. Hell, brothers are making tons of videos on the news. It's so many, it'd be hard to keep up for real. It'd be so many. It's like, then Yahoo done said this. Russia and Israel said that. Oh, something about the MOTB. I'll be like, man, brothers like getting it for real. That's like YouTube. YouTube could be your news channel from the brothers, because they'll relate it all to scripture. As many brothers that's posted stuff on news, But yeah, man, it's all there. You just gotta click the video and watch. Listen, take notes if need be. Right? Because, it's so much that's going on. Yeah, it can be hard to keep up, but you try. You gotta keep watching. You gotta be in the know of what's going on. You shouldn't be in the camp, or even if you're not in the camp, you shouldn't be in the truth and you don't know what the hell is going on with Israel and Iran right now. How they're going back and forth. That should be common knowledge right now. If you're just now hearing, about, oh dang, Israel and Iran going at it, dang, then you need to seriously, think about what you focused on. Because if you're not in the know, then you're just your head is inside of a rock, straight up. You should at least know that. But even then, you still got to watch the details of, like, oh yeah, Iran plans on doing this. Israel's doing that. USA is doing this to help Israel. Russia saying Israel better chill, or whatever. And it's all to the best of your ability. Everybody different. You ain't finna be on every single news thing. It just is what it is. But you got to know something. Know something, man. And that's what Satan wants. He wants you to be completely distracted to where you don't know nothing. You're just so focused on what you got going on, what hell you're going through. I'm gonna go ahead and get this Luke chapter 22 and verse 31. Salaki for the noise in the background. It says, and Yahushua says, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Right? So Satan, this is something that I love. I love bringing out the scripture. I love bringing out as well as quoting it, because it's a constant reminder that Satan's after our asses, man. Right? That's why people mess with you more. That's why, things happen to you more, because Satan, he's after you. He's trying to knock you out the truth, agitating your mind. Right? He's not worried about everybody else. He already got them, but he wants you because he ain't got you. He ain't got you. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to do this. Ah, man, this happened. Let me make sure he don't catch that. Something done happened to you. Rib acting up or something. Car problems. Job. Whatever it may be. Now, I ain't saying, don't tend to the things that you got to tend to. I mean, if you got to tend to it, okay. But still, man, just be aware of what's going on within the world. You got to be. Because if you're not, bro, you're behind. Hey, as watchmen, we're supposed to be watching. And, it's something that I can do better in. I got to watch more. I got to get into them more. So I ain't saying nothing that I ain't need to work on. I got to work on it. Right? I got to get into the news more. Right? Pay more attention to what's going on. But Satan, he likes to use whatever you like or whatever he can. Satan likes to do whatever he can to knock you off course, to keep you from seeing what's going on. Now look over here, man. Don't worry about what the Lord doing. Look over here. That's what Satan wants. So, hey, man, focus. Lock back in. Right? Watch what the Lord is doing. He's showing you. If we getting steps and steps closer to the MOTB, man, being made mandatory, and we can see, or at least we can have an idea of how Esau's finna implement it to make it mandatory through this Israel and Iran situation. But anyways, Lord willing, I was edified. I ended it all by saying Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yisrael.